Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be picking my November TBR, which I find crazy. October has been an extremely busy month. I really have not gone through that much reading, and I'm currently working on The Last Legacy. This book I definitely will finish by the end of the month. It's a couple days before the end of October when I'm filming this. How minds change, I don't know if I'm going to get to this book or not. I am going to just set this one off to the side as a potential that I might get to it, but I'm not going to put it back on my TBR shelf to pick from. I'm also going to set this one off to the side because I'm currently working on that. And then I'm also on my Kindle reading Ruthless Vows, which is the second book in the Letters of Enchantment duology. So with all of that being said, I'm going to pick 6 books for the month of November. I think I'm gonna have a little bit more time to read in November. Hopefully, I just had so many things going on in October. So we're going to pick 6 books. There's a couple of these books that I'm hoping to be able to get on to my TBR, but otherwise, I'm not really sure what I'm in the mood to read. So let's continue picking books, and we will start with our first pick. I think I only have one here. Pick number 1 is book that has been on for over a year. Okay, I have quite a few of these. I have a lot less than I used to, but I think I know which ones I'm gonna narrow it down between. Okay, this is my stack that I'm going to pick from. So I have The Zookeeper's Wife. This was on my September or August TBR, and I just didn't get to it. This one has been on my bookshelf since 2020, and I know I want to read and declutter, so that is an option. Touching Spirit Bear is one that I picked up in August of 2023 for free. Again, this is another one that I want to read and then declutter. This is a short one, so I could probably very quickly read this. Another one that I picked up in August of 2023 is Flipped. This is one that I just really would like to read and get off my shelf because I don't care about it at all. And this will also be another declutter. And then The Lightning Thief, same thing with the last two, picked up for free in August 2023. And I'm going to read and declutter this one as well. So those are all 4 really great options. And then my 5th option is Hidden Figures, and this is one that I will keep once I read it. So I think I might choose from these because I know I'm gonna declutter these when I'm done, so I'll put that one back on the shelf. But when you can't even see the whole TBR shelf, let me scooch you over just a little bit. There we go. Now you can at least see my entire TBR shelf. I think I'm going to go with Touching Spirit Bear. This would be a reread for me, and so I know it won't take me that much brain power to read. And like I said, I do want to declutter it when I'm done. So this will be for my first pick, and then these 3 will go back on the shelf. Okay, pick number 2. Pick number 2 is title More Than 5 Words. I will need to take a look at my titles and see what I've got. So it looks like these are my 3 options. I have The Devil in the White City, which is a nonfiction book. I have The First to Die at the End, which is a prequel to They Both Die at the End. Even though this one is one of the longest books on my TBR, I know it won't take me that long to read. The first one didn't take me very long to read. And then I also have this, the Heaven and Earth Grocery Store, which is a borrowed book to me. So I think this one I would read and then return. I think I'm gonna put the Heaven and Earth Grocery Store on here so then I can get another borrowed book off my shelf, because I know my sister is going to be bringing me a bunch of books to borrow, and some that she's just passing on to me and then I'll pass on to somebody else. So let's put the Heaven and Earth Grocery Store on my TBR for a title that is more than 5 words. And then these two will get added back to the shelf. Okay, pick number 3. This one decided it wanted to come out. A romance book. Let's see what I have. It doesn't look like I have any romance books currently on my physical TBR. My sister's bringing me a bunch, so I'm gonna just put this one off to the side and I will add it back in. So pick number 3, take 2. Ooh. I'll go with this one. Reread a book. Okay, I think I know which one I'm going to pick, but let me take a look. Okay, my only reread left on my shelf is Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel, and this is a book that I have been thinking about rereading recently, so Station 11 is my reread for the month of November. Pick number 4. Okay, pick number 4. This one's a skinny one. A blue cover. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, I have some options. So this one I'd say kind of is blue. It's more of a blue-gray. The Death and Life of the Great Lakes. I actually started reading this at the end of August, read it a little bit in September. I'm at chapter 2. There was other books I was more excited to read, so I ended up putting it back on the shelf. So that one could be an option. Then I have The First to Die at the End, which has a blue cover. Part of me wants to read this in December. It just feels like I want to read it in December, so I think I'm going to put that one back on the shelf. Then I have The Berry Pickers, which is a pretty short novel, and this is also a borrowed book to me, and it sounds very intriguing. So this is going to be an option. And then another blue cover, this one's more like a dark blue, is Endurance by Scott Kelly, and that's his biography memoir about his time, his year in space. So this is one that I really do want to read, and that would work for my biography project that I'm working on. But this one is just really speaking to me. So I think I'm going to put The Berry Pickers on my TBR. It's got blueberries on it, and I'm just really intrigued by this story. So I think I'm going to put another fiction book on here. So I'm at 4, and I'll see if I can get a nonfiction book on with a different prompt. We'll put those back on the shelf there. Pick number 5. We have 2 more picks. Pick number 5 is Author's Name Starts with S. Well, I could pick Scott Kelly. I could pick Adam Silvera. I could pick Margot Lee Shetterly. And I think those are my options. So, I think I really want to read Endurance. This I put on, I believe, my September TBR, and I just ran out of time to read it. This is also a very heavy book. This is a book I bought secondhand at one of my favorite secondhand bookstores. So I am going to add Endurance to my TBR. And I will put these two books back on. I think I need to do a little TBR like shuffle so they can all stand up and put them in an order so they can stand. So I think we're on our last book, our 6th book. Here we go, pick 6. A title with more than 5 words. Didn't I have that? I did have that already. I have 2 of these. I'm going to veto this because I have 2 of those. And let's pick another one for number 6. I thought I picked out all my doubles already. Orange on the cover. Okay, let's see if I have any orange on the cover. Okay, here are the options I came up with. Some are better than others. I have Dante's The Inferno. This is like a reddish orange, probably not the best choice, but this is also a borrowed book. The Lightning Thief, his shirt is like a yellowish orange color. Again, a little bit of a stretch, but could work. Flipped has like a sunset, so it's got a little bit of like that yellow orange color again. Again, could work. But I think our best option is going to be John Glenn, a memoir, because he is wearing an orange spacesuit. So I think we need to go with this one because it's the most orange of my orange options. So my last pick is going to be John Glenn, a memoir. Okay, let me grab my books and then we will go through my TBR for the month of November. Okay, orange on the cover, John Glenn, a memoir. Blue on the cover, The Berry Pickers by Amanda Peters. Title with more than 5 words, The Heaven and Earth Grocery Store by James McBride. A reread, Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. Now let's see, I forgot my other ones. Author's name that starts with an S. Endurance, My Year in Space, A Lifetime of Discovery by Scott Kelly. And my last one is a book that's been on my TBR for over a year, Touching Spirit Bear by Ben Michelson. So that is my very dark colored TBR for the month of October. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you next time. Bye.